After people complained Sony has been too quiet while Xbox does its thing, that was last year. What are your thoughts on this past week's news? The 10 free PS games, PSVR controllers, Forspoken, and buying Evo. Yeah, it was a great week for Sony. I'm glad they started announcing shit. It was a great week. And there's no denying that, Great week. We obviously not going to get weeks like that all the time, but hopefully this is a sign that we're going to get more from Sony. Notice how Microsoft, they've been a little bit more on the quiet side lately, even though they have.
I'm sure they announced the controller or something.
Yeah, they did. The fridge. They got the little big fridge. Yeah. So yeah, Sony's announcing stuff, which is good. No complaints. I mean, obviously we talked about. They
announced that Outsiders or Outriders shit.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, they did announce the Game Pass stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
That's true.
That was their big noise.
Besides Paikuhan. But yeah, we check out our thoughts on the last episode. It was good stuff. All right, both the announcements and our episode. All right. Yeah, what's up?
Because I need to speak up.
Uh-oh.
I think it's just been whack. I mean, they managed to do everything apart from announce actually games.
You talking about Sony?
Yeah. Okay, you're getting 10 free games on PlayStation. Cool. Are they new games? Nope. Games that probably you've overlooked and didn't want to play in the first place. Okay, they're announcing VR. By the sounds of it, not many people are that excited about VR. Again, looking at the numbers. So hence, whack. And they talked about, what was the third thing? Announcing Evo. How many people actually give a damn about Evo in the context? And what relation does it have to Sony? Like, is Sony going to be streaming Evo? Is Sony just going to be sponsoring Evo? Like, how will Evo change Sony? Or how will Sony change Evo? There's nothing. So, I just have the question. They haven't really said anything of note.
What about Forspoken, the announcement?
That they changed the name of the title?
They showed some gameplay too, a little bit,
They showed a woman prancing through the forest.
Yeah, she
was doing action.
I'm sorry, but they already had the announcement before, and then they had this as a second announcement, if you wish. I guess this was the announcement that the game now has a title. I can't be overly impressed by hey, our game now has a title. Oh, when's it out? Sometime in 2022. Okay, so why should I care for it? How about you tell me in 2022? Because I'm in 2021 now. I don't really care about 2022 yet.
Some of us are still in 2020.
We're still waiting for Cyberpunk to actually be good. So
we're waiting for it to
I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, it hasn't released yet.
So yeah, I don't know. I just can't be that impressed. And what about all the other games that people actually give a damn about? It's hey, you guys are rumored to be releasing Horizon 2 this year. The months are getting shorter, or technically longer. But
I thought they. Whoa! Didn't they announce? I could be wrong. I could be dead fucking wrong. I thought they already delayed that game till next year. So I could be dead fucking wrong about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong about that. Because it could be everything, since every game on the Earth is getting delayed to 2022. I'm assuming that one. But I could have sworn they did that. Please correct me in the chat.
No, it was Gran Turismo that got delayed.
That got delayed. Yeah.
That was one of those given.
Maybe that's the one I'm confusing it with.
Yeah, I think God of War and Horizon. I don't think we have got word of any of that stuff yet.
God of War ain't coming this year.
Yeah. So then why not some news on it? News on things that we've been expecting them to talk about, because they talked about it last year, as in, okay, I was looking for updates for the stuff they talked about last year, because last year they talked about some stuff that's coming out this year. So hence I was expecting news on those things, because it's meant to be this year, and so far there's nothing. So that's why I'm thinking that the whole thing's just whack.
All right, fair enough. I mean, most of it was kind of whack. For me, I because I was very interested in Project Athia before. I'm like, oh shit, this looks dope. Give me that fucking. I'm already on board. Fucking Luminous Engine 2, I'm there. But yeah, the other shit, the 10 indie games, who gives a fuck? PSVR, I don't give a shit. Evo's cool though. But I'm mostly excited for them to stop showing Smash. That's what I want. Get Smash out of there. That's all I want. All right, Brian, to make it ask, what hasn't been whacked to you?
What hasn't been whack? Quite a lot of things have just been whack. Like again, it's just nothing of note. Again,
Practice
I keep
whack.
hopping on PlayStation because there's lots of holes that they've not really talked about. Again, the SSD. I have a PS5. It's sat there. The SSD slot doesn't work. Why? They haven't said why. They just said it's coming soon. Why is it coming soon? Why was it not at launch? You know, like these are things that they've talked about but not talked about. This is a whole. Microsoft has their own problems. Like no one knows when Halo's coming out. They just kept really quiet about that. At least Nintendo is releasing Monster Hunter Rise this year or this month, so that's something. But Nintendo has the
Bravely
Pro
Default.
that's rumored,
Oh.
which they'll not talk about until whenever. But yeah, it's just been a whole lot of nothing. So I can't really get excited at a whole lot of nothingness.
Love it. All right, Carlos, what's up? Oh, Manny, you go first.
So yeah, I mean, I do agree with you, Tony, on the that it's interesting, but yeah, I also agree with Brian. It's at the same time, it's like it's really not much. It just seems like, hey, look, we're doing something, but it's not. It's all this. It's a bunch of games that some of these games are actually on PS Plus already.
Yeah.
By the way, like Absu and a lot of those ones were already released on PS Plus.
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, they did. I mean, also that announcement of those 10 games, the play at home initiative that they got, those games are next month. But this month, what we got, and they don't, and that just went under the radar, was Ratchet and Clank, the PlayStation 4 version.
Yeah. All right,
Wait, they already so it's confirmed it's gonna have a PlayStation 4 version?
No.
No,
He's talking about the
Ratchet and
4
Clank. It's the
from
reboot that they did, like from
2016, I believe.
16 or
Gotcha.
whatever, whenever the movie came out. It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Carlos.
now I
Yeah.
guess they're supposed. This is them. They're attempting to beef it up. Though they have the Horizon Zero Dawn, and then all those indie games. It just seems like it just looks to me like, hey, we don't have anything at this point in time. Here's a bunch of free shit
Yeah.
so that you don't you're actually playing. So you're playing something, and you're not paying attention to the fact that we don't have anything right now.
Especially no PS5 games, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't
No,
nothing.
none of those. Again, none of also that too. None of those games are PS5 games. They're not the PS5 edition. If you get Horizon Zero Dawn, the one that's that's supposed to come with this 10 games of whatever, right? It's supposed to be the Ultimate Edition, but is it the PS5 enhanced one, or do you have to pay for the PS5 enhancement? See.
I think. Oh yeah. You're talking about the free one. If it's going to be the PS5 compatible one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
Yeah. Is it going to be it's going to work on PS5, but at the same time, is it going to be the one that's supposedly enhanced for PS5 that supposedly they say is coming? I don't think it is. I think it's just the 4 one.
Shit.
Carlos,
That's a
you gonna
good
say
point.
something before, man?
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't gotten more of Ratchet and Clank since that's coming out in less than 2 months.
Yeah.
We've gotten there was like a trailer, or like they showed some gameplay like a month before the year ended in 2020. I don't think we've gotten anything so far this year. Even the last State of Play, they was kind of oddly absent considering that we're so close to the release. I think it's coming out June 11th, I believe. So yeah, I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War, I'm not surprised we haven't seen anything from that, because it was plainly used to just hype up the new console, and get it and drive up the sales. Like, oh, look, these games are on the horizon, no pun intended. And it's just meant to drive up the sales, and they're gonna have PS4 versions, unfortunately. So I don't expect to see, like Tony mentioned, I wouldn't be surprised if Horizon is delayed till 2022. I'm pretty sure God of War is already going to be delayed. I'm not sure what we're gonna expect, and I agree with Brian. A lot of that stuff has been pretty whack.
I wanted to be clear. I agree with Brian like on 95% of what he said. I'm excited for Project Athia, but other than that, all that shit was trash. I don't care about it.